Now, Trump said that he actually wants the US to take back the Bagram Airbase in Afghanistan, and the Afghanistan authority have said that the Bagram Airbase will not be in negotiation and any sort with any international power, that it will forever be controlled by the Afghanistan Taliban, right away down there in Afghanistan. The Bagram Airbase was first built by the Soviet Union in the 1950s, when the Soviet Union still had an influence in Afghanistan. And shortly, the Soviet Union actually collapsed, and everything about it actually collapsed. And when the US actually invaded Afghanistan in 2001, they actually upgraded the airbase, the Bagram Airbase in Afghanistan, and that was actually their airbase during their 20 years fight in Afghanistan. This was actually their major airbase. And now Trump said that he actually wanted back because in 2021, Joe Biden evacuated the airbase and allowed the Afghan authorities to actually take over the airbase. And Trump have actually said this is actually one of the wrongest moves of the century, because this airbase is quite very close to China's nuclear assets. Flights from Afghanistan to China is just like 1 hour. So if the US have had that airbase, they would have had a closer reach to China in case of war or in case of anything happening. That's exactly the reason why Trump have said we actually want the Bagram Airbase back, because of the strategic importance that it actually have. But countries like Russia, India, China have actually opposed the US taking back that airbase, because they know the consequences actually placed on them, because this Afghanistan airbase will be closed and also have the US have a huge influence in that particular Asian region. Some countries like India, which is actually a huge US ally, have actually reached out and said we don't want the US taking the airbase. It's an insurgent into one's military. We want the Afghanistan to actually keep it, and China will never support it, and Russia will never ever support that, because it's actually a closer reach to them in case of any conflict. So this is everybody actually looking out for themselves. This is Trump actually looking out for the US in case of any conflict. For more videos like this, subscribe for more of this.